It's very hard to believe that Abraham Lincoln was a normal person. Abraham Lincoln is often remembered as a calm, gentle leader, but in real life, he was far from ordinary. Before politics, Lincoln was widely known on the American frontier for his physical strength and toughness. He worked as a laborer, splitting thousands of fence rails by hand, and gained fame as a wrestler, reportedly winning over 300 matches. People respected him not just for his mind, but because he could physically defend himself in an era where strength meant survival. Lincoln's childhood was marked by extreme poverty. He was born into a struggling family, lived in a one-room log cabin, and had less than 1 year of formal education in his entire life. There were no schools nearby, no tutors, and no privileges. Instead, Lincoln educated himself by borrowing books, reading by firelight at night, and teaching himself grammar, history, mathematics, and law. This self-discipline later shaped the way he spoke and thought as a leader. Despite his strength and intelligence, Lincoln lived with deep emotional pain. He suffered from severe depression, known at the time as melancholy. There were moments when his friends closely watched him, fearing he might harm himself. Yet, instead of allowing his pain to destroy him, Lincoln transformed it into empathy, patience, and moral courage, qualities that defined his presidency during the Civil War. Physically, Lincoln stood out everywhere he went. At 6 feet 4 inches tall, he towered over most people of his time. His appearance was awkward, his clothes often ill-fitting, and his voice unusually high-pitched. Still, that sharp voice allowed him to project clearly across massive crowds, long before microphones existed, making his speeches unforgettable. Even while leading a nation through war, loss, and division, Lincoln relied heavily on humor and storytelling. He believed laughter was necessary to survive unbearable pressure. After losing his son Willie, Lincoln fell into deep grief and even explored spiritual beliefs, attending seances in the White House in search of comfort. Perhaps most haunting of all, just days before his assassination, Lincoln spoke of a dream in which he walked through the White House and saw a dead president lying in state. Shortly after, that dream became reality. Abraham Lincoln was not a myth, but he was not ordinary either. He was a man shaped by hardship, pain, discipline, and strength. Proof that true greatness is often born from suffering, not comfort. If this story changed how you see Abraham Lincoln, follow for more deep history they never taught in school.